You are watching the reality show streaming live on stluciafirst.com.
This is the reality show, and tonight we are in two communities. First, Monrepo. We will get to Riverdore shortly. We are there because we want to focus on the talent, the challenges and the aspirations of music teachers around the island. I have been speaking to some music teachers, and they talk about the not having enough instruments in schools and so on. Mm-hmm. And I was saying one of the things I didn't notice when I saw the schools participating in the flower festivals and so on, Lawas, and I think there's the Lawas
and La Margaret.
And La Margaret. So they come out and they give a very good show. Mm-hmm. And I was saying that one of the things that probably when I was growing up, I was making my own shak. And it's not difficult to get a bamboo to create a percussion instrument. So I was saying that I was suggesting that each school should have a little shak band, which they can use to accompany the students who are performing in La Marguerite or Lawas, and they can write their own songs as well. Yeah. What's your take on the incorporation of cultural forms into the music schools?
Oh, that's vital. That's vital, and we encourage schools to get involved, like especially La Marguerite. In fact, a few years ago, we actually had a teacher compose a La Margaret song, and then down the south one year, I think it was just District 6, we had the schools parading in town, playing the instruments and singing the songs. The songs that I think at that year, Nintas McGrath, he composed a La Margaret song, and then we sang, and yeah. So I'm very much for it, and also making instruments. Yes. That's something that the schools do. It's part of the program, where the children are supposed to be making percussion instruments, shak and rhythm sticks and and so on. Yes, so that's drums and all of that. Yes, so they do it and they use it also.
Because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are.
I am Miss Janell Christophe, the music teacher of the Mikut Primary School, and the choir performed today was just a subset of the school's choir. They did a dance and a song.
You said a subset. How active is your school choir?
Very active. We perform at different institutions. For example, the Monrepo Cooperative during Christmas time. We did various performances during the term.
Talk to us about the students that were participating in the choir today. Talk to us about the enthusiasm. How excited are they about participating in things like that?
Well, they love to go out. They love to perform. And you just have to motivate them, and they'll do well.
So talk to us about the songs that they did today.
They did Because of Who You Are. It's a religious song, and they did a liturgical dance.
Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are.
Are there also, you mentioned Nintas writing a song. Is there an active focus on getting the students themselves to write even some folk songs as well?
I'm not sure about the folk songs, but then we try to encourage them to write, to compose, and compose in different ways. They might compose rhythms, and it has to start small, and then gradually it will grow. So the children do write, they compose their own rhythms and so on. So when they're in the band or they're in groups, they create their own rhythms and then they perform for each other.
Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nissi, Lord, you reign in victory. Jehovah Shalom, my Prince of Peace, and I worship you because of who you are.
What drives them to participate and to get so enthusiastic about this?
I would want to believe that the teachers have a part to play, and when they have done well, it's the students find and hearing that they're going to be on television. Let me tell you, that's a catapult. That makes them want to do even better, because they realize, well, if I'm going to perform and I'm going to be on a television program, it has to be perfect.
I've got the eye of the tiger, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 oh. Roar, oh, 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 oh. Roar, oh, 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 oh. You're gonna hear me roar.
On day one, the first day of your festival in the South, it was districts 5 and 6. Talk to us about, how, because there were like 9 schools I see here.
Yeah, there were 9 schools there, 9
How
schools there.
challenging was it to put that together?
It wasn't, because all I did, I just chose some of the schools who, including those who made it for the nationals, but some of the schools who had different, who had a different performance, not the usual. Because a lot of the schools do choir, and it's what they're comfortable with. And like I said in a different platform, on a different platform, Mrs. Petronilla de Turville, she set the foundation for having choral singing, good choral singing in schools. And I really appreciate that. And so the schools, that's what they know. And I'm trying to get them to be more diverse, find something different to do.
Now I'm floating like a butterfly, singing like a bee. I earned the stripes. I went from zero to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like how you're gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I'm high enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 oh. Roar, oh, 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 oh. Roar, oh, 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 oh. You're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 oh. Roar, oh, 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 oh. Roar, oh, 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 oh. You're gonna hear me roar.
Were they given guidelines as to what kind of songs they chose, or they just it was allowed to them to choose?
No, we gave them, they had to choose anything they wanted. Of course, you had to watch lyrics and so on, lyrical content, but the teachers chose what they wanted, and then all we had to do is to just give them support. And some cases, I had to give support, because some teachers just know what they wanted to do and they just went for. So what I did, my role in all of that is just, if they're going for the nationals or for the television program, I'll just pass around just to help them fine tune. But generally, the work was the teachers.
As I turn up the color on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs?
have choir, but then there are duets and the soloists, and we'll come to the soloists in a while, but then they're very good soloists. They're little percussion bands. They're a little into the, and like I was particularly impressed with Vieux Primary, where they had a little boy playing the drums, one playing the guitar, one playing keyboard, the girls playing the recorder, a little girl playing the pianica, you know, and then and the one playing the steel pan, and putting it together. For little children like that, it's not always easy because they have to learn to listen to each other, and it can be very challenging for the teacher, but they were able to pull it off. And when you see little children, 5, 6 years old, singing, and they're singing from their heart, it does something to your heartstrings.
I am Nicola, Moncherry, and I'm the music teacher at the Vieux Comprehensive Secondary School.
Okay, can you talk to us a little bit about your choir today?
Okay, the choir is made up of about 40 students from Form 1 to Form 5. The majority of them are from 3rd form to 5th form. And normally we practice at lunchtime, and I just want to say that a lot of the students make sacrifices to be there at lunchtime to prepare for most of our performances.
Are they involved in other music programs, and what do you think drives them?
Well, a lot of them are involved in the band. We do have a school band. Some of them are involved in their church groups and church choirs as well. And I think generally they just love music, and that is what drives them to be in the choir, to be part of the music program at the school.
Can you talk to us about the pieces that they did today?
Well, we wanted to do a medley of songs reflecting on an individual who have made some bad choices, but now he has realized where he is and where he has to be. And so we chose Prison Walls and then August Sound, and we fused it with No Woman No Cry, so that the aspect of No Woman No Cry appealed to the mothers who are hurting out there because their children are in prison or incarcerated or something of that sort. So.
This is our reality, Calabash TV.